Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're a diehard fan of The Bold and the Beautiful, or even if you're just dipping your toes into the dramatic waters of this iconic soap opera, you're in for a treat today. I'm your host, CBS Bold and the Beautiful, and we're about to dive headfirst into the sizzling spoilers for the next 2 weeks, from February 4th to February 17th, 2026. Oh boy, is this period heating up like never before. We're talking forbidden romances that could shatter families, explosive confrontations that leave no stone unturned, secret alliances bubbling under the surface, family ultimatums that test loyalties to the core, and twists so jaw-dropping they might just change the entire landscape for the Forresters, Logans, Spencers, and Sharps. If you love drama that's equal parts heart-wrenching and heart-pounding, buckle up because this is going to be an intense ride. Before we jump in, if you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button right now and turn on those notifications. That way, you won't miss any of our B&B breakdowns, detailed spoilers, episode recaps, wild fan theories, or even those fun what-if scenarios we love to explore. We drop new content every week, so join the community. Leave a comment below with your predictions, and let's get the conversation going. Also, if you enjoy this deep dive, give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. All right, let's not waste any more time. Today, we're breaking down these spoilers week by week, scene by scene, and character by character. We'll start with the overarching themes, then zoom in on the key players like Liam Spencer uncovering a massive secret about Eric Forrester, Ridge Forrester losing his cool over Taylor Hayes and Deacon Sharp's steamy connection, Steffy Forrester Finnegan drawing those hard lines in the sand, and even some fresh sparks flying among the younger crowd with Dylan, RJ Forrester, and more. This is going to be epic, so grab your popcorn and let's get started. To set the stage properly, let's rewind a bit and remind ourselves why The Bold and the Beautiful has captivated audiences for decades. Since its premiere in 1987, this show has been a staple of daytime television, blending high fashion, family feuds, and forbidden love in the glamorous world of Los Angeles. The Forrester family, led by the legendary Eric Forrester, represents the pinnacle of fashion design with their Forrester Creations empire. Then you've got the Logans, often seen as the underdogs with hearts of gold, the Spencers with their media mogul vibes and complicated loyalties, and now the Sharps adding that dangerous edge with Sheila Carter's chaotic presence. Over the years, we've seen marriages crumble, secrets explode, and alliances shift like sand in the wind. And now, in 2026, as we approach these February episodes, the stakes are higher than ever. The writers have been teasing a return to classic soap tropes. Think betrayals, passionate affairs, and generational conflicts, but with modern twists that keep things fresh and unpredictable. Focusing on our spoiler window, which kicks off from February 4th onward, though we'll touch on the tail end of the previous week for context, the drama centers heavily on family tensions that feel like they're straight out of a Shakespearean tragedy. At the heart of it all is Taylor Hayes and her increasingly complicated entanglement with Deacon Sharp. For those who need a quick refresher, Taylor, played by the talented Krista Allen, is the world-renowned psychiatrist who's been through more heartbreaks than anyone should endure. She's Ridge Forrester's ex-wife, mother to Steffy and Thomas, and has always been the voice of reason in the family. But lately, she's found unexpected solace in Deacon Sharp, portrayed by Sean Kanan. Deacon has a checkered past, reformed bad boy, father to Hope Logan, and now married to the infamous Sheila Carter Sharp, who's basically the show's ultimate villain with a history of obsession, violence, and scheming that could fill an entire encyclopedia. Steffy Forrester Finnegan, Taylor's fiercely protective daughter, played by Jacqueline McInnes Wood, has been watching this unfold with growing horror. Steffy's no stranger to drama herself. Remember her tumultuous relationships with Liam Spencer and her current marriage to Finn? But this hits different. She's seen her mom get way too close to Deacon, and the fact that he's tied to Sheila makes it a ticking bomb. Sheila's not just dangerous, she's psychotic, with a rap sheet that includes shootings, kidnappings, and faking her own death multiple times. The idea of Taylor getting tangled in that web is terrifying for Steffy. It's not just annoyance, it's genuine fear for her mother's safety and the ripple effects on the entire family. In one of the most charged scenes of the week, airing around February 4th or 5th, Steffy confronts Taylor head-on in what promises to be a tearjerker. Picture this. They're in the Forrester mansion, maybe in Taylor's office or the living room where so many epic showdowns have happened before. Steffy lays it all out, her voice trembling with emotion but firm and resolute. She drops the ultimatum that no parent wants to hear. Mom, you have to stop seeing Deacon, or you're going to lose access to me, to your grandkids, to this whole family. Taylor's reaction? Pure devastation. Tears streaming down her face, gasps of disbelief. Please, how can you say that? He's changed. But Steffy's not backing down. She's fighting tooth and nail to protect her loved ones from what she perceives as a deadly threat. This moment echoes past family interventions on the show, like when the Forresters rallied against Sheila or when Logan faced off with her daughters over her own romantic choices. It's classic B&B, blending love, loyalty, and tough love in a way that keeps viewers hooked. Taylor, being the strong-willed woman she is, doesn't just sit with this. She rushes straight to Deacon to spill the beans on the chaos. Imagine them meeting in some clandestine spot, maybe Deacon's apartment above Il Giardino or a quiet park bench away from prying eyes. They pour their hearts out, talking about how impossible it feels to walk away from this unexpected love they've discovered. Deacon might share stories from his past, how he's tried to reform for his daughter Hope, and how Taylor makes him feel truly seen for the first time. Taylor could open up about her loneliness after Ridge, her desire for a connection that's real and passionate. Despite the risks, Sheila's jealousy, family backlash, potential danger, they make a solemn vow. They're going to find a way to be together no matter what. And to seal the deal, another steamy, passionate kiss that reminds us why their chemistry is off the charts. These two can't stay apart. The pull is magnetic, and even if they try to fight it for a scene or two, it's clear this affair is far from over. But Steffy's not one to let things slide. After confronting her mom, she marches straight to her dad, Ridge Forrester, played by Thorsten Kaye, and drops the bombshell. Dad, Mom's in love with Deacon Sharp. Ridge, the brooding fashion icon who's been at the center of love triangles, think Ridge is back and forth with Logan and Taylor, reels from the news. Of all people, Deacon, the guy who's not only a criminal past but married to Sheila? Ridge immediately aligns with Steffy on the danger factor. He knows Sheila's capable of anything. Her obsession with the Forresters has led to countless near deaths and schemes. This secret affair could blow up in spectacular fashion, potentially endangering everyone from Taylor to the grandkids. Ridge is gearing up for war, and when he unleashes, it's going to be epic. Expect him to confront Deacon with full force, maybe storming into Il Giardino, voice booming, threats like, "Stay away from Taylor or you'll regret the consequences." Deacon's tough. He's survived prison, family rejections, and Sheila, but Ridge's protective instincts over Taylor, even as his ex, are fierce. This could lead to physical altercations, or at least heated arguments that draw in other characters. Taylor won't escape Ridge's anger either. He might pull her aside for a heart-to-heart that's more like a lecture on bad choices. Taylor, remember your past heartbreaks? Deacon is not worth the risk, he could say, pushing her towards safer options. But Taylor's committed. She's not giving up on Deacon easily. The risks are skyrocketing as more people get wind of the affair. How long until Sheila catches on? She's already shown suspicion in recent episodes, sniffing around Deacon's odd behavior. If Taylor and Deacon keep sneaking around, sharing sizzling moments behind closed doors, Sheila's radar will go off. And when she discovers her husband is in love with Taylor Hayes, catastrophic doesn't even cover it. Sheila's obsession could turn deadly. Threats, stalking, maybe even a confrontation that puts lives in danger. Remember her past attacks on Taylor? This could revive that nightmare. Throughout this, the Eric-Katie secret continues to simmer in the background. Liam's worries about the Forrester backlash grow with each passing day. Once Ridge or Steffi discovers Eric's moonlighting with Katie, expect accusations of betrayal flying. Family meetings could be called, with Eric defending his artistic freedom. Fashion isn't about sides, it's about creation. It adds another layer of tension to an already overloaded plot, showing how interconnected these families are. No secret stays buried without consequences. Pushing toward February 17th, the romantic twists keep unfolding like a never-ending roller coaster. Taylor and Deacon's forbidden love is testing loyalties across the board. Steffi's ultimatum hangs like a dark cloud. Will Taylor choose her family or follow her heart? Ridge's confrontations could fracture bonds that took years to mend. On the younger side, Dylan and RJ's potential chemistry could redirect the drama, pulling focus from Electra and Will, or complicating it even more with jealousy and alliances. Liam's discovery of Eric's secret forces tough choices. Does he protect Katie by staying silent, or warn the Forresters to prevent a bigger explosion? The ripple effects could touch every character, from business deals crumbling to personal relationships straining.